What's going on, YouTube? Hey, back with another video. Today is the last day of May. It's May 31st, and I'm getting ready to participate in something that I was told about a few months ago, and I'm kind of late to hearing about it, but it's called Orlando Critical Mass. And so basically what this is every last Friday of the month here in the city of Orlando, you have I don't know, some people have told me hundreds, some people have told me thousands of cyclists who come out and ride their bikes together on almost an 8-mile tour of the city of Orlando. So I thought that's pretty cool, so I was like, let me go check it out. Right now I'm out here now and I'm seeing a lot of kids on all kind of bikes, BMX, I'm seeing mountain bikes, I'm seeing fat tire bikes, I'm seeing road bikes, I'm seeing everything. But as of right now, I see mostly teenage to high school kids. So I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, where's all the adults? But anyway, I'm a little early here, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna film this footage and see how everything checks out. If it's cool, I'll definitely be back again. But if this is something that that you know, I might not be participating in, if it's just more so for the younger generation. So we'll see how it goes, man. It looks like it's a fun time, but we just gotta see how this goes. So this is my first time doing it. I'm like, what the hell? Let's check it out. So I'll see you on the streets in a few. Okay guys, so man, I just finished this hour-long bike ride on my first Orlando critical mass, and man, it's a lot to say. I'm not sure how everything's gonna look on video because it was interesting, but I will say I had a lot of fun. I don't think this is something I'll do every month, but definitely I would say 3 or 4 times a year I definitely would come out to this event. It's just really cool to have all of these bikers, these cyclists out here basically taking over the streets of Orlando and going down, you know, downtown, going down Colonial, going down Mills, some of the busiest roads, you know, in this area. My review of it, it's just a good fun time, man. I'd rather actually see it get a little darker, you know, at night, and I think it'll be kind of cool just to see like the lights and everything, you know, on the bikes. A lot of youth out there, man, doing their thing. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the BMX bikers and the freestyle cyclists and all of that. They were doing their thing, man. They were taking over the streets, you know. You'll see a lot of them doing stunts and swerving in and out of other cyclists. And, you know, I think it got on some people's nerves, but I'm not mad at them, man. I was young at one time. I would be doing the same thing, me and my friends and our BMX bikes. So, you know, it's just part of being young, man. It really brought back a lot of memories watching them guys do their thing. I'm just too old to kind of do some of the tricks that they were doing, man. But shout out to all those guys. It was almost a big ass manual contest, like who can do the biggest manuals, the longest manuals, all the way down some of these roads, and that's what it almost seemed like it was for the part that was in the front of the pack. But shout out to them, man. They're having fun. They're doing their thing. I'm not mad at them. So, you know, everyone was safe. Everyone seemed like they had a good time. I didn't see anyone arguing, fussing, or fighting. What was really crazy is a lot of these kids out here, I don't even think they knew each other. Some of them definitely knew each other. Some of them met as they were out there on the streets. They were switching up bikes. There was one kid out there with a little motorcycle. I think I got clip footage of that. People were he was letting other kids ride his motorcycle. You know, it was just crazy. It was just like a free-for-all out there. Hey, you want to ride? Hey, get some. You know, so it was really cool. Hot as I don't know what out here. It rained right before we took off, and it just made it really humid, made it really muggy, and so yeah, that took a lot out of me. Just the sweat from the humidity out here right now is killing everybody, I think. But overall, if I were to rate it from a scale of 1 to 10, I'll definitely just give it an 8 for fun. But again, this is probably not something I would do every month, just because you know, it just seems a little bit more for the BMX bikers and the freestylers out here. And another thing that was kind of crazy is it gets really crowded. It's a lot of people out here. And when you're riding a bike, you know, a lot of people aren't really paying attention. There's people on their phones, there's people meddling, trying to get their water bottle, and it's like, you know, when you get in that big crowd, a lot of people can easily run into you. I saw a couple of people kind of nip my tire a few times, but, you know, if I wasn't paying attention and they ran into me, you know, if I wasn't on point, I easily could have, you know, gotten into an accident or fell or something like that. So, I wore my helmet this time. I'm just a big advocate of wearing the helmet, but, you know, I see why a lot of people didn't. I mean, we really ran the streets, and so no cars. I mean, it was, you know, if you fell on your own fault or just got into a bunch of traffic and fell, that's really the only way that you could fall, or unless you just really do something stupid out there. But, you know, for the most part, everyone was good to go. So shout out to whoever organizes this thing. I don't know, but it is really cool. There is the way it works, there's like 2 or 3 guys in the front of the pack that pretty much directs the traffic, holds everyone up. It's cool because some people fall too far back, and then we'll stop at a light, it'll be green, but we'll still wait for the rest of the back of the pack to catch up, or just wait on the flow of traffic. Just depends on how that goes. But shout out to you guys out there in the front who organized it and did the traffic and all of that. So you guys, I mean, you pretty much know what you're doing. You did it pretty well. It's a lot of stop and go, so if you're not used to that, just be prepared. We took off at 6:30, right? and I'm just finishing now. It's 8 o'clock. So that ride took an hour and a half to complete. But even though it took an hour and a half, we only actually did about 50 minutes worth of riding. The rest of that, 30 or 40 minutes was us waiting at stoplights. So, you know, I just want people to understand that, well, I don't know if these two guys are out here fighting now or they just playing. But it's like two guys like really going at it right now. Oh, okay. All right, they hugged it out. But man, they were going at it just now. I was about to show it to you, but they just stopped and just gave each other a dap and hug. But they looked like they were really fighting. But anyway, yeah, man, this it's crazy out here. But yeah, so you only do about a good 50 minutes, hour max of riding. I was in the front, so if you were in the back, you probably did about an hour's worth, but you waited about 30 or 40 minutes at lights, stopping and going, so just be prepared for that. I don't know if they just don't start on time. I got here at 5:30 because it said it starts at 5:30, but we didn't start till 6:30, and it wasn't because of the rain. People just kept coming in late, and so I don't know if this is a normal thing. I guess next time I'll kind of gauge it to see if this is something that happens all the time. But just be mindful, if you're running a little late, you're probably going to be okay because they're probably not going to start right at 5:30. Again, you do have a mixture of BMX bikes, you have road bikes, you have mountain bikes, you have, I saw unicycles, I saw motorcycles, I only saw like 2 motorcycles, but they were the small mini ones, not the big ones. I saw a real tall bike, I think I got footage of that had to be at least about, I don't know, 13, 12 feet tall. I just saw a lot of crazy, unique bikes out here. People that just kind of, Frankenstein bikes is what I call them. People who just put different pieces of bikes together. You see, I saw a mountain bike with BMX tires and a road bike, like not handlebars, but the cyclist handlebars, the road bikes kind that you kind of grip. I mean, I saw a bike that literally had like 4 parts of 4 different bikes on it. And as you can see, I'm just gonna show you guys, these kids still going at it. Like they still going at it. And that kid right there, I know that's not his bike because I saw an older guy riding that one the whole time. Because it had those unique different colors on the wheels and on the frame. So yeah, man, I actually had a good time. If anyone is in Orlando or if you're interested in this or you heard about it and you don't really know whether or not this is for you, I say just try it out. If you're an advocate for cycling and just biking, period, I think you'll have a good time. Just be prepared for what you're getting in. I mean, get ready for what you are getting. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Be prepared for what you're getting ready to get into. And what I mean by that is you're gonna have a lot of young kids out here doing their thing, doing manuals, doing freestyle tricks on their BMX bikes. They're gonna be swerving in and out of traffic. You're also going to have some of the older riders who are riding real slow in front of you, who are braking for no reason. You're going to have a lot of congestion, people kind of almost running into you, running into the back of you. So just understand, you got about, I don't know how many people were at this event. I'm going to guesstimate probably about, I'm going to say at least 200 to 300 people. That would be my guesstimate. And so with that many people on bikes, you know, you're gonna have, this is the bike that I'm talking about right here. This is the kid out here with the little motorcycles, that size bike. So nothing too crazy, and you can see all the kids out here, they still doing their manuals, doing their thing. Yeah, there was a few skateboarders out here as well. And it's just funny, man, these kids, like these group of kids, they were all together earlier, so I think they all pretty much know each other, but then they'll get with another group of kids, they'll just start talking and then switching out bikes, and it's really cool, man. It's a good sight seeing the youth out here getting along and sharing, you know, something that they have in common. And oh, yep, see that guy right here on this white bike? Yeah, that's not his bike. He had the other bike, so they switched bikes. So yeah, it's just a good time. Like, I don't know, when we were kids, man, BMX bikes were expensive. I remember I had a Bob Haro bike, BMX bike, and I'll never forget, this was back in like 89, maybe 88, 87 maybe. And so I remember for a fact that bike cost $309.75, the most expensive gift I ever got for Christmas. And so it's like, back then, yeah, I probably wouldn't have shared my bike with a stranger. I'm sorry, we didn't have a lot of money like that just to be oh yeah, you can ride it. Now my best friends, then that's different. But meeting a stranger that's like, hey, you can ride my bike? Nah, probably not so. So it's just good to see how kids these days are you know, they don't mind things like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different time. It's a different age. And so I saw a lot of good things out here. I'm proud of this city. I'm proud of Orlando. One thing I like about Orlando, everyone's cool. Everyone's down to earth. Everyone's willing to help. Everyone's willing to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different down here. It's so laid back. It's so cool. So, hey, I'm not trying to make this long. I know I probably did a lot of talking, but I had a lot of fun today. Check it out next time. Again, this is Critical Mass. They do it every last Friday of every month. They do this. And so today is May 31st, 2019. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hey, I may catch you out here on the next Critical Mass ride, man. Anyway, other than that, enjoy your weekend, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out.